A 13-foot gorilla made in Shropshire and, by the way, made out of 40,000 spoons is starting out on a national tour, starting with the Royal Shrewsbury Hospital. The sculpture was commissioned by Uri Geller and made at the British Ironwork Centre near Oswestry. Ian Perry is at the Royal Shrewsbury Hospital with a radio car this morning. And a little difficulty in getting. We'll try again. Ian, good morning.
Good morning. You there with me?
Loud and clear.
I'm loud and clear. Excellent. Yeah, I had to check the date, Eric, where they said you're going to the Royal Shrewsbury Hospital tomorrow. So why is that, though? They said, you're going to go and interview a gorilla. Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, they said it's made of 40,000 spoons and it's 13 feet tall. Yes, right. Well, I'll just take the picture of it, which I'll send back. If you haven't seen the spoon gorilla, I'll be sending a picture back into the studio in the next couple of minutes, and we'll put it on our Facebook page so you can have a look at it. It is currently caged, the gorilla. It's absolutely massive. I can see its fangs sticking out. I'm not sure gorillas actually got fangs like that, have they? Clive Knowles from the British Ironwork Centre. You should know. You had it commissioned.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it's great that it's here now at Shrewsbury Hospital. It's starting the UK tour of hospitals and hospices from Shrewsbury. Hopefully it'll be staying here for 2 months, inspiring the children that are poorly here, and then it'll be moving on to Princess Royal following that.
Now, the reason he made out of spoons was it was going to go to Uri Geller, wasn't it? Does he not want it anymore? Now he's seen it. I mean, I think it looks great. It looks quite vicious and ferocious.
Well, Yuri loves the gorilla. He really does love it, and he'd love to have it down there at his home, but it's got to do the UK tour first. So we're all agreed on that. And I think if it spends probably a couple of months at each hospital or each venue, it'll probably be a couple of years before it ever gets to Yuri's.
Well, Alfie Bradley is the sculptor who made the spoon gorilla. How did you know how many spoons you'd need?
I didn't have a clue.
Did you not?
No, I planned 5,000, so that's what I failed in maths.
Was it 40,000 in there?
Yeah, 40,000.
It's just solid spoon then, is it?
Oh yes, pretty much.
And where did you get them from?
And they were donated from all around the world, and they were handed in by healthy children to show the support for poorly children.
How do you, as a sculptor, come up with this? Is it in your head? Did you write it down on paper? Did it just evolve? Take me through the design process.
Well, this one just seemed to evolve, really. It grew. The more feedback we got, the more it grew, really. Was
it always meant to be 13 foot tall? Did it start off as like a little 1 foot model and it got bigger?
We planned something with a fair size to it, really.
Now, this is the first stage of a tour, Clive. Why take it out on tour?
Well, we pledged in the beginning that, given that the children were healthy and well that were donating the spoons, that it would go on to fascinate and to inspire poorly children thereafter. So we're living up to that sort of pledge and being good to our word, really. So, and it's actually lovely to see it here, because we've along with the hospital, we've created a giving page which they're going to talk
about that in a second, because it's going all over, isn't it? Royal Shrewsbury Hospital, PRH,
Absolutely.
It's going to Dudley, it's going to Birmingham, it's going to Bristol.
Yeah.
Adrian Osborne, you are from the Hospital Trust, I knew that. And how do you feel about having a gorilla at the RSH? It was you who put your hand up for it, was it?
It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, he's such an impressive beast, and sort of him arriving here, it's the first time I've seen it in the flesh, or in the spoon, in fact. And the reaction from staff, particularly just seeing their comments and photos on Facebook and Twitter, has just been amazing. Reaction from patients too, just absolutely fantastic. So impressive, standing here in the morning sunlight with this great big oak tree behind him. He looks fantastic.
I was going to say, the sun is just rising now behind the gorilla, and the rays are bouncing off the metal. Sounds better if you say the metal rather than bouncing off the spoons, doesn't it? But it doesn't actually look like it's constructed as spoons, but it is. Anyway, we've already alluded to the Just Giving page for the spoon gorilla. Tell me about that. Why have you set it up?
Well, really grateful to Clive and Alfie and the British Ironwork Centre, because as part of the tour, just looking at ways in which the spoon gorilla can raise money for worthy charities, particularly for poorly children. So if people go on Just Giving and search for spoon gorilla, then they'll find him, find his page, and any donations are gratefully received. Lots of people obviously want to have their photo taken with him, so if people are having a spoon gorilla selfie, we'd really encourage them to maybe donate a few quid towards poorly kids in hospital.
That really is taking selfies to a new level, isn't it? The spoon gorilla selfie. I've got one security guard's run away, and the other one's here. I don't know your name.
Hello, Brett.
You didn't step back fast enough, Brett. There, you're on security here. You're responsible for looking after the car park, which the Spoon Gorilla's in. What sort of reaction has the gorilla been getting?
This is my first day back. I've had a week off.
So you don't know?
I've actually seen so much of him on Facebook. It's unbelievable. But I mean, what a fantastic addition to the security team.
Well, at least yes, absolutely.
Absolutely fantastic, yeah. It is an awesome beast to look at.
You're going to get him a hat, are you?
I think so, yeah. We'll get him a jacket and a hat, yeah.
That's
absolutely fantastic.
How long is the gorilla here for?
It's here for 2 months, roughly, and then we're aiming for him to move to Princess Royal Hospital over that, and after that. And we've already had colleagues at Princess Royal saying they can't wait for him to come.
So, Spoon Gorilla on tour, raising money as it goes, and starting here at the Royal Shrewsbury Hospital.
Thanks, Ian. Don't mess with the gorilla. They're at the Royal Shrewsbury for the next couple of months and then on to the Princess Royal Hospital.